My name's Richard Hanghong. I'm the chief instructor of Seitou Ryu Karate. I'm a 5th Dan black belt in Budo Ryu Karate. I've been training for around about 25 years, and this is our 16th year of doing a Gasshuku summer camp.
Hello, my name is Sensei Caroline Hanghong, and I was teaching here at our SRK Gasshuku. I also recently teach Tai Chi and Chinese broadswords and mindfulness as well. I came to karate quite late in life. I'm 49 now, and I've been training for 23 years. I wanted to do karate when I was a child, but my parents wouldn't let me because I was a girl. We all loved the 70s and 80s. So I took it up as a mid-20-year-old, and at about 26, 27, somebody knocked at my door and asked me if I wanted to join the local karate club. And I've been practicing it ever since. I met my husband Richard, we trained together, and now we have run a club together for quite some time.
We first started our camp in 2007 when my instructor flew over all the way from Australia and taught a whole weekend's worth of fantastic sessions. And we had our first black belt gradings then. The camp's been running every year since. 2021, we also started doing a winter camp as well, which was the first time. And the big difference between the summer and the winter is summer, we do as much of it outside as we can. And then in the winter, we keep all the training indoors and we sleep in dorms. And the last few years, we've been getting different instructors coming in and teaching different martial arts. So we've had Krav Maga, we've had other karate styles, we've had Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, strength and performance coaches coming in, yoga, and even music-based exercise classes as well. Through the years, the focus has been on like a workshop format, so just giving people a taster of what other things there are out there beyond just kihon, kata, kumite. So we'll have sessions, we had a session on yoga, we're just learning how to move the body and balance, mindfulness and meditation. We've had weapons, so we had Chinese broadsword last year, which is absolutely fantastic. We've had grappling-based sessions. We've had so many, and I think that's the beauty of the Gasshuku, is that there's something different every year, and you come in and you do an hour's session, another hour session, and you always end up leaving you thirsty for more. And as the person who runs it all, when I get to watch other people teach, I have that feeling too. So it's not just me going, okay, I get to have a break, but just learning stuff from sort of friends of mine, other instructors who've come along and so generously given us their time.
Hello, my name's Tony Dean. I'm a 6th Dan black belt karate in a style of karate called Seitou Ryu Karate, which translated roughly means all of one heart. It was started by my instructor, a chap called Tiki Donovan, who's got an OBE now. I've got my own club in Rayleigh in Essex and teach adults and children. I've been coming along to the Seitou Ryu Karate camps now for a number of years, and enjoy training with other karateka, Although it's different styles, we're all a family together. But you know, it's very similar what we do. This weekend, I've been teaching about targeting and making sure that we gain the right target area rather than just putting an arm or a leg in place. We've been trying to gain accuracy and working on that. Classes seem to go down really well. The students seem to enjoy it. We've had some great fun, but work very hard.
Hi, my name is Leila Almanyawi. I am a third Dan from Seitou Karate Kai, which is a school I train under Sensei Gavin Holland. I'm a third Dan, and this weekend I was teaching a session called Dancing De-Escalation. Now, this was a session looking at what happens when you want to de-escalate from low level violence, so someone grabbing you or pushing you, but you're not allowed to hurt them for social situations or situations where you're in schools, for instance, or in social environments where it's not appropriate to hit somebody. So how do you do that with using different principles from the various kata, from Giksaidai Ni, to Saifa, to Seiunchin, to Susushin, all the way into Seipai, depending on what the content level was. And we were using simple movements such as Shudansuki and Gedambarai to help people understand movement, get positional advantage, as well as using certain strikes, but ones that wouldn't necessarily incapacitate somebody or hurt them.
Hello, I'm Sensei Martin Lawrence. I am third Dan black belt with Seitou Ryu Karate, a style which is mainly primarily of Budo Ryu Karate, which is the use of hard and soft. I've been studying this for nearly more than 20 years. At this retreat here in the lovely outdoors of Belshire campsite, I have been teaching about working the guard, which is basically finding ways when using your sparring to work the guard to get past it, maybe get round it, or even control it in a way to give you the advantage to get in for your attacks and to basically control the opponent. We do different things each year. We try and apply different principles, or even take nuggets from previous sessions that we use and maybe apply it and utilize it in our own. Each year it's as fresh as we can get it. I'm always learning something new. I could always thank Sensei Gary Lever for that little bit of nugget that I managed to acquire today. He showed me something I have never thought about that way before, and I thank him very much for that. And I also like to thank of course, my instructor, Sensei Richard Hang Hong as well, because without him, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Okay, I'm Gary Lever and I run an online platform called the Karate Collective, whereby we analyse the Goju-Ryu system and provide training drills, application and how to enhance your practice at home to support what you're doing in the dojo. So my involvement in Goju-Ryu, I've been training since I was 10 years old. I'm now 42, so it's been quite a while. Travels have taken me to Okinawa, Thailand, Japan, America. I've been all around the world studying this stuff from the best teachers I can find. Cross-trained a lot. Back in the very early days of MMA in the UK, back in like 2003, I was doing MMA, still competing in Muay Thai, even old as I am, BJJ. And in addition, I was also a riot cop for 17 years. So a lot of practical experience when it comes to conflict and dealing with, you know, violence as such. As a result, everything I've done to this point has influenced my Goju-Ryu, which remains my base. So whether it's BJJ, whether it's MMA, whether it's Muay Thai, whether it's combatives for the street, whether it's weaponry, the Kobudo, all of it informs the Goju-Ryu, and it all's based around the Sanchin, which is what we looked at today. The clinch work, how to dominate the clinch, how to dominate the short range aspects of where fighting actually occurs and how Goju can help us excel in that area.
This weekend, on Saturday, I taught a session on Renzoku Bunkai, Cipher. Renzoku Bunkai is almost a two-person kata where you have someone doing the attack which goes with the kata. And the kata is changed so it faces front, and then the two people do it as a flow drill. So it works really beautifully, and we have white belt children and we had 7th Dan adults, so it was a varied success rate on that one. And then today I taught a session on mobilizing the spine, engaging the core, and a little bit on mindfulness. We don't teach that enough.
The only year we have actually missed was in 2020. We couldn't run the camp then. 2021, we originally had it booked in June, but everything was still locked down. And thought, okay, right, we'll move it to July. And then the camp was going to be 5 days after everything had opened up. So we thought everyone's way too nervous. So we moved it another month ahead. And rather than staying in dorms, which we'd been doing all the previous years, thought, okay, well, we want to make it a bit more relaxed for people staying overnight. So we thought, hey, why not do camping? And full camping gear, bring your tents. And every year we get more and more campers coming in. And we nearly filled the field this year, so we have to make sure next time we have another field.
You feel tired. Bruised. I feel the bruises forming. They're all forming on my legs and my arms. Oh, that's just slightly nauseous. Yeah, emotional. Very. Like, I've heard about many times in the last 3 days. Honestly, you get a family with it, don't you? Oh, yeah. It's like you get a whole new load of friends and families. And, it's a great opportunity to meet new people. Yeah, and try new things. And hit them. Get out. With your anger. Yeah.
This year in particular was a really special year. Back in January, my mum passed away, and she always came to the camp. It was one of the highlights for her to come along and watch everyone training, cheering on people who were sparring, and she would be one of the most vocal people you would hear be like, come on, like, keep going, you can do it. And just give them the biggest hugs afterwards. And for such a small woman, she had such a big heart. People who trained with her years ago, even people that don't train anymore, still remember her, and they'll message me saying, just saying such nice things. So this year is very much about her. One of the things that we do is a little bit different for the camp is we have a t-shirt, and it's a different one every year, different color, different design. The t-shirt design this year, I chose the color purple, and that was my mum's favorite color. She would wear it all the time. Always purple, everything, t-shirts, dresses, jewelry, flower pots, because she was a crazy gardener, just loved her flowers. Two of her favorites were agapanthus and buddleia. And in the t-shirt design this year, I put in a small agapanthus on the side, just at the base, as a tribute to her. So not only the color, but having her favorite flower. So even though she's not here in person, she's here in spirit. On the back, we have everyone's names in some shape or form. The last few years, I've been translating personally everyone's name into Japanese. So it gets written on the back and it's there as a permanent fixture. So they can, people who come, they can see that that's my name. I was there at that particular Gasshuku that year. And the front design changes every year, various themes. But for this year, we had Karate no Kazoku, which means karate family. And it's something that is a big part of what we do. When we're talking to students in classes, when we go to events and we meet other people, it's not just Seitou Ryu SRK, it's the big worldwide karate community. And that's really been prominent, that what I've seen with some of my friends recently this past year. Some of them have been very ill, and not just local people, not just their own students, but people from all around the world who knew them either personally or just purely by reputation, have come in to help and support in some way, shape or form. And you don't get that in many places. You get friends, you get work colleagues, but karate just creates a second family for so many people. And that's why we try and do this we try and do this for everyone and involve everyone and build those connections, build those friendships, and where it becomes something more.